Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. Today we're going to review Kamiko on the Nintendo Switch. Now, as of this review, this game is not out in the North American eShop or European eShop. When I got it, it was only a Japanese exclusive. And yeah, I was excited to import it because the game supports full English, and since I bit the bullet early, I got to play it a little bit earlier. But now you guys, as of this week, get to play it later on. It's coming out in a couple days from now, in fact. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and you can decide if you're going to go ahead and buy it. Kamiko clearly takes inspiration from classic 2D Zelda games. However, it doesn't play anything like a Zelda game. In Kamiko, you play as one choice of 3 shrine maidens who are tasked with removing demonic seals from a series of shrines that connect the human world to the world of the dead. How come always in Japanese stuff it always has to do with like the world of the dead and shrines and stuff? That's some bruja stuff. Do this by running around the game's 4 levels and trying to find the 4 shrines located in each of them. You activate all 4 of the shrines, and then you'll conjure up a portal that takes you to the level's demon boss. Each level aesthetically does have a different look, but they all have the same concept. Find the 4 shrines, conjure up the portal, take out the boss. There are chests dotted around each level, and each of these are one of 4 things: a health power-up, an SP power-up, a key, or an orb. Now, the keys and orbs are used in certain areas on the level to activate a shrine. The catch is you can't attack any enemies though, or take any damage while carrying these, otherwise you'll drop them and have to go back to the chest. It's a little annoying. Sometimes there's a little bit too many enemies on screen and they respawn almost immediately after you kill them. If you go away from an area where you killed enemies, they will all be back. So carrying something over your head and not being able to attack is kind of a little annoying. I guess this is their way of adding a little bit of difficulty to this game, because to be honest, the difficulty is not really that challenging. Now, you can only open chests or interact with shrines if you have enough SP, which you gain by killing enemies. Every time you kill successive enemies in a row, the number of SP you get per kill rises, kind of like a combo chain. The enemies respawn too, so there'll be plenty of opportunity to get enough SP. All 3 characters in this game are very fun to play with, and each have their own special weapon and abilities. Yamato has a giant sword, blue hair, and antlers. Come here, Bambi. Uzume, pardon my Japanese pronunciation, has a bow and arrow that can be charged to shoot a ton of homing arrows at once. And last but not least, there's Hinome, whose shield can come back to her like a boomerang while she quickly stabs with her dagger. She's like a hottie Captain America. The game is basically a hack and slash. Even though it does take little inspiration from Zelda, be aware, there's no real story development, no character development, no major plots. There's nothing, that you can really get behind. In other words, this game is basically like an arcade score type of game. The goal is to get the best score or complete the game as fast as possible. In fact, this game is catered towards speedrunners. It is rather short to complete, but the real replay value comes from the fact that you can play as 3 different characters, even though they don't play much differently from one another, and basically just trying to get through the game as fast as possible. You can complete this game with less than an hour and a half through one sitting if you're really determined. If you want to take your time, maybe. I don't know. It's not really a difficult game, and there's nothing really in-depth about it. With that said, it doesn't mean that it's not a great game, and it's a great value, because this game is going to be valued at less than $5. So you will get your money's worth from it. If you're looking for something simple to play, that can kill some time, that has that arcade experience that you're looking for with a little bit of homage to classic titles such as Zelda and Dragon Warrior and stuff, then Kamiko could be a definite find for you. It's probably one of the cheapest games on the eShop right now. I would recommend it. If this looks like something that is your thing, definitely do it. If you're looking for something that is more of an adventure, then kind of stay away for now, but you can't go wrong with less than $5. Here are the pros and cons of Kamiko. God, I'm so clever. Pros! It's a very cheap game, less than $5. There's 3 different characters to play, and it's very well developed. There's nothing really wrong in the way of the development of this game. Everything is solid, and it's very easy to pick up and play. Now, the cons, it's very short. If you're looking for something in depth, and you go in thinking that this is like Legend of Zelda, which it is deceiving in the teaser trailer a little bit, you're going to be mistaken. This is an arcade short-term experience. So overall, I could give Kamiko a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's not a bad experience. It's a short one, kind of like, you know, your mom. just kidding. You might want to consider checking it out for the price alone. $5, can't beat that. And well, guys, that's it for today's review. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.